Well, guys, you might be able to see the wind and the impact it's having on my hair and shirt. These are some of the conditions fire crews are dealing with right now. We're about 4 miles from the front of that fire line. That's where fire crews are keeping us for safety reasons. But you can see some of the smoke still billowing up from the forest. All of that dark land in the background, that is parts of the forest, some of the 12,000 acres that have already been burnt by this fire. Now, there have not been any injuries reported from the fire and no buildings damaged as of now, but the Wildcat Fire is 0% contained, and officials are racing to fight it before it grows much larger. Now, crews discovered the fire yesterday morning, and it's gone from 5 acres to 500 to 5,000 last night to around 12,000 right now. 180 people from the Tonto National Forest and different fire departments are working to contain the fire. We've seen planes and helicopters being used. We're also told there's about 10 fire engines out there and more. The cause of this fire is still under investigation, but a Tonto National Forest spokesperson says it was most likely caused by a person out in the forest. And despite the big growth this fire has seen in the last 24 hours, fire crews are optimistic they have a handle on the situation.
We have a handle on the north and the east flank. We have a little bit of smoke on the south side that we're working on, but I feel like we're in a good spot right now. Tonight we'll probably have a small skeleton crew of people in there just making sure everything stays in the containment lines, making sure everything's cool. Tomorrow's going to be a telling day because we have some really strong winds predicted.
So obviously you heard a little bit of uncertainty, especially with tomorrow's forecast, and fire crews say it's the accessibility to the fire, the terrain they've been dealing with in the forest, and the wind you just heard that are some of the biggest challenges they've been facing with this particular fire. Now here, there are some road closures. Access to Bartlett Dam, going into Bartlett Dam is restricted right now. There are some people down there for the weekend. We've been told they have been allowed to stay, but if they want to leave, they can get escorts out, but no one is allowed inside of Bartlett Lake. And some of the road closures like we're having here at Cave Creek Road and Bartlett Dam Road, we're told, are expected to stay closed for at least the next several days as crews work to try and contain this, at this point, 12,000 acre wildfire. For now, reporting live in Scottsdale, Zach Perletsky for Arizona's Family.
Yes, several days of road closures, those conditions, expecting that to grow even more. Zach, thank you for the updates.